Hello and welcome to my channel. I got two lovely Valentine's Happy Mail in the post today. Let me show you them. Got this one, it's a card with some hearts punched out on a heart background. And it says, "Dear Lorna, happy Valentine's Day. I hope my surprise post brings a little smile." Certainly did, yes. Love and hugs. Guess who? Now, I think this here and the bag topper is a big clue. I'm pretty sure it's the lovely Artsy Grandma, who's Aisha. Aisha is very, very talented with scrap papers. She uses lots of these, the die cut bits that a lot of people throw away. This is quite signature style of the Artsy Grandma, so pretty sure. So I'll link Aisha's channel down below. Of course, if you know different, please tell me, but pretty sure it's Aisha. So wait, I've not actually looked inside yet, so I'll slip it out the bag. And we've got some lovely material rose petals and a lovely 3D style heart. It's really pretty. Thank you. Oh, look at this. It's like the confetti style, but you can twist it in the middle. Yeah, never seen that before. That's cool. And some more, a punched out heart. More confetti hearts. Some lovely papers. Very nice. Well, that'll be good for stenciling through. Some more lovely heart papers. Some more of the confetti. More punched out hearts. Another pretty heart design. And some of the paper that she made the card out of. That's really lovely. So thank you very much. And the second one, I know who it's from, definitely. It's from the lovely Wendy Lawrie. It says, "Hi Lorna, I hope you're keeping well. I made some Valentine's embellishments and thought you might like some. I hope you like them. Take care, crafty hugs, Wendy Lawrie." And she's decorated it with a lovely wee sticker there. And like she does a lot, she does layers her cards inside as well as outside. That's really, really pretty. Look at this one. That's a flower embossing folder in the back. I don't know if you're picking it up. It's kind of daisy flower at the back. Not sure if that's picking it up. I don't think so. And it's like a banner shape across the three bits of. Well, that's actually die cut rather than fancy paper. She's stuck the die cuts down on top of the pink, on top of the dark pink heart. So that's really pretty. That's a lovely die. Used a topper and added some nice pink jewels to it. With love. Very pretty card. Thank you very much, Wendy and Aisha. And let's see what Wendy has gifted me here. Now Wendy is very talented at making embellishments. She makes a lot of embellishments. And if you don't know Wendy, I'll link her channel down below. She's made me, oh how cute are these wee envelopes. Lovely and different. Oh toty. All different pattern papers. Oh, that's so cute. The orangey one here. Very, very nice. And down here, a wee layered up mason jar. Several layers of papers and hearts and things. Very nice indeed. There's another wee envelope. Make a wish. Yeah. See what I mean about being talented with the embellishments? That's a bit of ribbon and paper layering there. A lovely wee mason jar paper clip. And another layered heart. Another wee envelope. Have fun. Oh, another envelope. These are so cute. Really, really cute. And another layered embellishment there. This is on the embossed card again. Layered up with ribbon. That's very pretty. And another paper clip, fancy paper clip. This is a wee book die she must have. Oh, that's very pretty. So check out both these channels down below. I'm sure you won't be disappointed. And next I've got the Crafting Shed Davies Saturday Play and Make Challenge. Now this week you had to use green, the colours were lime green, white and silver, and the things that you had to use was paint and ribbon and doilies. Now I had trouble this week. Third time lucky I ended up with this tag here. How I used the doilies is I took one of these doilies, I put it on, layered my round homemade jelly plate up with green paint, put the doily on top of that and rolled over it with my brayer, peeled it off and got the imprint onto the paper. So I knew I wanted to use that because I had to use paint anyway, so I really wanted a paint to see if the doilies would make a decent enough stencil, and I was quite happy with the results. But so I had a nice piece of stenciled paper, so I tried. The problem was getting something to do with ribbon, because I tried making a kind of pocket to start with, and out of the painted paper, and I put holes in it and put the ribbons through the holes, but then it just tore. So next up, I took the stenciled paper and cut it into squares and made a card with it. As you see, that's the stencil in the background. You can see the kind of lacy pattern came from the doily, and I used green and silver paint on it as well. then I've used the silver mirror card, stuck it on there, stuck it onto a white card, but then I used the first lot of day one of the Easy Peasy Painty Paper series, where you dabbed paper, paint, you put a lot of you put a daub of paint out, and then you dab a bit of crumpled paper. I used baking paper, and then dab the colour onto your card. So I used the silver and green at the back here, but I ended up getting a whole lot of paint on the back of the card. So I cut the card off there and mounted it onto another card. And then I thought there was way too much white, I thought. So I doodled round the edge with it being a fancy paper, and then I added paint to it, and then I doodled round the edge of here, and ended up thinking I'm not too keen on it really, but once I'd added the ribbon to it, I thought no, definitely not. Way too grungy for ribbon, so I had to think of a third project. So that's where the tag came into. But I think it's okay, but definitely didn't suit ribbon, so I had to just make a third project. So that'll do. It's only for the fun, this project anyway. So I've got a few more painty papers to show you. I've been using the homemade round jelly plate that I made. So this is following the series February Jelly from Bettsy Doodle. Now this one I had put red and yellow, just the paint, red and yellow paint, and I had used the paper fan, and I had tried squishing it like I'd done. I had squished this down on this wee notebook that I've showed you, but I think it was a mixture because of the colours and maybe because of the jelly plate, because I used this, which is my replacement jelly plate as well. It's a padded envelope and foam. That's how I got this technique here. But the jelly plate makes a different texture, so it wasn't picking up quite as much pattern as this one. But once I'd put all these circles on, I used the fan again and just dabbed it in red paint, and then dabbed it all over to make these fan lines here. I quite like the result of that. Next up, again using the round homemade jelly plate. This one I had it upside down, I didn't realise, and I can see the writing, because there was writing because I made it in a Nutella pot and a pot lid, and so I've got to make sure I have it up the right way. So, and the marks I made with rolled up foam, like that. So it was picking up well in this colour here, but in this colour it didn't pick up well, so I ended up dabbing paint onto it afterwards. So, quite like that one though. And this is one of my favourites again. This is blue with this is giant bubble wrap. You can see it's kind of hexagon shaped bubble wrap. You can see it well there. And it made quite a good texture as well. So you can see where I've printed onto the round jelly plates, but on the space in between I put paint onto the giant bubble wrap and just pressed it down to colour the rest. I think this would make a nice background for Christmas cards. It's quite icy looking in places, I think. And yeah, something slightly similar, more blue in it. It's got I think I've used this as a running off my brayer, the excess paint, and then I've used my jelly plate over the top of that. See, there's another circle there. This one here, I had yellow and pink jelly plate circles, and I had used this foam roll again, but because the yellow and the pink are so pale, it wasn't really picking it up very well, so I decided to go over the top of it with the black paint. I thought that was quite effective. I put an orange circle as well, and there's orange paints here as well, which I used, these small ones, I used a foam rose, artificial rose that's made of foam. So I quite like that one. Then the last three is just the roll off of the excess paints, but it's quite, if you look at it, it's not picking it up very well, but it's quite a nice green, and you can see several different shades through it. So I thought it might be okay to do die cutting out and stuff, and cutting into small pieces of background. This one again is the roll off and of the brayer, and it's also got some of the stamped roses when I was trying to take most of the paint off. And the last one is a roll off of several different colours. I think it's really quite effective. Very, very grungy, but there's something about it I like. I don't know how I would use it, but I quite like it. Anyway, let's see what I've got up to so far. I hope to bring you some more, as I'm several days behind in the February Jelly series. Well, I've watched them, but I'm several days behind in catching up and trying it out myself. So I hope to bring you some more papers, and I don't know what else, but I'll see you soon. Please join me then, and please give this video a like and subscribe to me if you haven't already. Thank you very much, and bye bye.